Good afternoon and welcome everybody. My name is Dr. Steve Rappelier, and I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Pupil Personnel Services for Lakeland Central School District. I've heard it said that a society is judged by how it treats its children, and I would say that most importantly to those of us who work with children with disabilities, society is judged by how it treats our children who are challenged by disabling conditions. We are lucky enough today to be surrounded by exemplars of this sentiment. I'm going to make a few introductions, and then I'm going to ask our next speaker to follow up. I'm surrounded on either side by Senator Pete Harckham from the 40th Senate District, Westchester County Executive, Mr. George Latimer, Denise Ness, Vice President and past President of the Lakeland Board of Education, Becky Burfind and Angela Conti, Trustees of the Lakeland Board of Education, Jackie Woodruff, Principal for Van Cortlandville Elementary School, Anna Madera, Lakeland Central School District Parent Advocate, and most importantly, Gianna Madera, her daughter. We have Margaret Rogers, who's instrumental in this project being coming to be realized. Dr. Frank Yanati, Vice Principal for the Van Cortlandville Elementary School. Ms. Lindsay McGann, Supervisor for Special Education. Chris Ruggiero is here, Director of Math Curriculum. Ms. Jean Michio, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum. And members of the Van Court PTA and faculty, parents, friends, supporters, and various children of those same staff, all members of our community. Welcome to everybody. Give yourselves a big round of applause, please. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the microphone Senator Pete Harckham, 40th Senate District.
Thank you,
Senator
Doctor.
Harckham.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to thank everybody from the Lakeland School District for being so welcoming and being such a great partner. I want to thank all the parents and the students for being here. What is remarkable about this school when you walk in, Doctor mentioned the commitment to children with special needs, and you walk in the school and the first thing you see is a service dog for every child in the school. And that tells you all you need to know about the priorities of the school. I've been to many schools, and I have never seen a service dog, with the exception of on the occasion assigned to an individual student. But that you would dedicate laser to the entire student body is remarkable. So we're here to announce a grant to the elementary school, to the school district, in the spirit of which we are talking. And that is special equipment for the gymnasium, the recognition that some children need to play differently, some children learn differently, and some children have different abilities than other children. And we need to recognize that. We spoke a lot in the campaign about everybody having a seat at the table in our Hudson Valley. And whether it's folks in inner cities, folks who are immigrants, or folks who are students who, as we say, learn and play and process differently. And that's why this equipment is so important, because it allows them to address their need to play and to exercise. It can be done indoors in the gymnasium. It's not weather dependent. It's foldable equipment, so it can be scooted out of the way, and the school district can then use the gymnasium for other functions. So when the school district approached us, I was thrilled, because this is exactly the kind of thing that we should be looking to further. This is the kind of thing I want to be part of. And I think this is the kind of thing that all of us in the Hudson Valley can be proud of and should be proud of, that this is what taxpayer money is being utilized for. So our part was the easy part. Locating the money was the easy part. The school district and the elementary school and all the people in this room, you're the ones with the vision to make this work. You're the ones with the vision and the drive to implement this on a daily basis at this remarkable elementary school. And so I want to compliment all of you, the parents, the students, the faculty, the administration, for all that you do. I'm happy to help in what small way that I can, and we'll be here to help in the future. And with that, I'm very proud to introduce somebody who shares that vision that everybody has a seat at the table in Westchester County, and that's our county executive, George Latimer. George?
Well, thank you. It's a great honor to be here with Dr. Rapelier and the folks in the school district and in the school. Strip away titles and responsibilities, the title I have now and so forth. I think back when I was a young parent, my daughter at the time was 2 years old, slightly under 2 years old. She's now 34 years old, happily married, gainfully employed, and 2 grandchildren. So, winner on all counts as far as we're concerned. When she was 2 years old, she wasn't growing according to the chart of growth, whatever that is. And so we had to go through a battery of tests, and we were scared. We didn't know what this meant. Did it mean a serious disease? And there were some possibilities of what it could have been. And while it turned out not to be a problem, and the rest of the story turned out to be fine, during those moments of unsurety, nothing else mattered. At that point in time, I had a corporate career. I had some involvement in government, but nothing was more important than my daughter at 1 year and 3/4, and that she get through this experience and that she could have the life that you hope for. And in that regard, we're not county executive board, school senator, we're parents, we're human beings looking at children that we love, that we brought into this world. When you see an allocation of resources like this, when you see a school district and a school that knows how to take those resources and make it a positive benefit for people who care about their children, then you say, this is what government ought to do. It's embarrassing that we don't do this more often. It represents our weaknesses in public office rather than our strengths. But today, because of the diligence of Senator Harckham, because of the responsiveness of the district and the leadership of the district, we have something that a parent can look at and say, this is what I want, this is what I need, this will help my child. And now that I've gotten to the point of grandparenthood, it's all the same thing all over again. Without all of the extra responsibility, I must say. But it's a wonderful thing to be here. Hopefully Westchester County, which has its responsibility for children with special needs, will work hand in glove with the school district and with the state, and the success stories will come, as they have for any of us with grown children, when you look at your child fully grown with a child of their own, and you know that you made it through that situation. That's what we want for the parents here, that you can look at and see your children grow and prosper and give you that wonderful sense that every parent hopes for. And I'm glad this is a step in the right direction. With that, I'm going to introduce a person that those of you who are from this area know very well, Denise Ness, who is now the Vice President of the Board of Education, and she seems happy about being Vice President. So maybe there's something in this stepping down thing that I should keep in mind. Denise?
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Please.
Thank you. Well, on behalf of the Lakeland Board of Education, we wanted to warmly welcome Senator Harckham and his team here today. Physical education plays an important role in the lives of our students, and each student walks into our gymnasium at different levels. Some are more athletic than others, and many excel, and many struggle. Today we stand side by side with the Senator to ensure everyone has a better chance at participating and be successful. Being able to offer specialized equipment to all our students is an amazing opportunity for the Lakeland School District. Lakeland strives each and every day to provide the very best that we can, and we know we cannot do it alone. The board would like to sincerely express its appreciation and gratitude for the Senator's ability to secure the $25,000 in bullet aid for Van Court. We look forward to continuing our positive partnership, and we would like to encourage the Senator to come back and see firsthand how students are utilizing this wonderful contribution.
Absolutely.
And I hope you do.
Thank you.
And now I'd like to turn it over to Principal Woodruff. Thank you.
It is such an honor for Van Cortlandville to be selected for the Bullet Aid Grant by Senator Harckham. We are humbled and honored to accept this on behalf of the Lakeland Central School District, as well as the students and staff at Van Court. Words cannot express our gratitude for supporting not only our special needs population, but the general student health and wellness for many years to come. Senator Harckham, you will have touched the lives of many children in the Lakeland School District by giving us this opportunity. On behalf of all of us here in this school community, we can't appreciate your generosity enough. At this time, we'd like to offer you a token of our appreciation as a certificate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Got to do the photo op. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Anna Mandera.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Mandara, and I am the super mom of Gianna Mandara, also known as the Little Mayor. I was happy to receive the call from Mrs. Woodruff sharing the good news about the grant and to be asked to share a few words. I want to thank those who went above and beyond to get this grant for the indoor gym equipment. Thank you for your dedicated hard work and bringing light to so many of us who stand in the dark. Having a child with special needs is a wonderful journey, but like any child, comes with lots of questions with no answers. I was lucky to have so many people who were there to help me. I have only been at Van Court for 1 year, but Gianna has been in the Lakeland Central School District for over 5. There is always tons of questions and concerns. The not knowing breaks you down, and you lose faith in the system. But it slowly is being restored by those who care. Thank you, Mrs. Woodruff, Dr. Yanati, Dr. Rappelet, and Mrs. McGann, who's always wiped away so many tears and has always reassured me to trust in the system, and they will do whatever they can and have to do to make sure that every child has a fair education. I want to thank the team of the therapists who not only educate the kids, but also take their time to educate the parent. Train's going off. And the families. I thank you. I can only wish that this program to be a part of every school in the district and to watch it grow. Laser, I have to thank you also for bringing so much joy to the children and to me. Senator, I thank you so much for your generosity in thinking of our kids for this new indoor gym. It will be a huge stepping stone for so many. The physical activity, the strength building are such a big part of their development. The Aspire population is small, but we are tight. And I can only speak for myself. You have taken my trust to a whole new level. Thank you again for not giving up on our kids. I can only imagine a wonderful future for my child and all the other Aspire students at Van Cortlandt. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, with that, we're happy to take questions if there are questions from the press. All right, well, thank you all for coming. And pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.